Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining us today and welcome to SOLARIS Press Conference. We will review our performance in 2025 and outline our plans for 2026 and the years to come. If you have any questions, please feel free to use the chat. We will be answering your questions during the session and afterwards. Looking back, 2025 was a year of solid results for SOLARIS, marked by momentum and preparation for what comes next. Let me sum it up in 4 points. First, commercial momentum and market position. Demand remained strong. We delivered significant volumes, secured a high level of orders, and strengthened our position in Europe. At the same time, we took concrete steps for our plans in North America. Second, financial performance and profitability. Our growth is reflected in our financial results. Revenues increased and profitability improved. This brings me to the third point, foundations for future growth. We delivered complex zero-emission projects, expanded our portfolio, strengthened Solaris after-sales service, and invested in our production capacity. We continued working on new products for the North American and inter-urban segments, preparing for future demand. And fourth, perspective. 2026 marks the third and final year of our current strategic cycle. It will also trigger the preparation of the new chapter. Finally, this year, Solaris celebrates its 30th anniversary, entering its fourth decade of growth. Over the next few minutes, I will present Solaris' performance in 2025, building on these 4 areas. Let me start with our commercial momentum and how it shapes Solaris' position in the market. In 2025, Solaris delivered 1,631 buses and trolley buses. It is 7% more than a year earlier. The majority of contracts executed in 2025 delivered vehicles with zero-emission or low-emission drives. Electric buses, hydrogen buses, trolley buses, and hybrid buses accounted for 86% of total sales and reached the highest share in the company's history. Low and zero-emission vehicles generated more than 92% of the company's revenues in 2025. Last year, the company delivered 916 battery electric buses and 306 hydrogen buses. Solaris also remains the largest trolley bus manufacturer in Europe. Today, Solaris is one of the few European producers capable of delivering hydrogen projects at an industrial scale, particularly where battery electric solutions alone are not sufficient. So far, we have produced more than 4,500 electric and hydrogen buses. This gives us scale, real-world experience, and a strong base of operational know-how. With 916 battery electric and 306 hydrogen buses registered in 2025, Solaris captured 11% of the battery electric market and 58% of the hydrogen bus market, reinforcing its leading position for several consecutive years. As a result, in the total zero-emission city bus market in 2025, battery and hydrogen combined, Solaris ranked third in Europe. Cities are not moving to a single technology. They select solutions depending on range, duty cycle, and infrastructure readiness. Our strategy has therefore been to develop battery, hydrogen, and trolley buses technologies in parallel, rather than focusing on one solution. In terms of the total number of battery electric and hydrogen buses delivered in Europe since 2012, Solaris holds the leading position for the second year in a row. With the largest battery electric and fuel cell fleet operating in European cities, Solaris benefits from unique operational experience, strong customer relationships, and a solid base of recurring service revenues. This leadership in zero-emission technologies positions Solaris as a strategic partner for cities in their transition to zero-emission mobility. Beyond executing previously awarded contracts, 2025 marked a record-breaking year for Solaris in terms of newly secured orders. Last year, Solaris won contracts for a total of 2,780 vehicles, which represents a 114% increase compared to the previous year. Not only the scale, but also the structure of the order intake is noteworthy. Low and zero-emission vehicles accounted for 88% of total orders at Solaris. 2,780 vehicles, complemented by service contracts, resulted in a total order intake value of 2.1 billion euro. This reflects our strong and solid market position, supporting revenue visibility for the coming years. The geographical breakdown of order intake for the largest markets by volume is as follows. Our order portfolio for the coming years reflects our well-established position in European markets where we have been present for many years. At the same time, it also includes orders from entirely new markets, such as Canada and the USA, which are among the strategic directions of our future growth. I will now turn to a snapshot of our financial performance. The past 12 months have been a period of stable growth and solid performance for our company, clearly reflected in our financial results. In 2025, Solaris generated nearly 1.2 billion euro in revenues. This steady growth is the result of our strategy, focus on premium and low zero-emission buses, and our ability to deliver complex projects for cities and public transport operators. Stronger sales and a zero-emission focused product mix translated into improved profitability. Our EBIT margin increased from 1% in 2023 up to 6.3% in 2025, showing a successful business turnaround and growth trajectory. Our ambition remains clear. We want Solaris zero-emission buses to become a common sight in cities worldwide. To support this and to further enhance efficiency, scalability, and industrial excellence, we have been implementing a company-wide transformation program, Solaris Max, since 2024. The results in 2025 show that Max is successfully contributing to company's performance. We delivered solid financial growth and sales performance, securing a robust multi-year order portfolio that gives clear visibility of future revenue and supports our ambitious goals for the years ahead. 2026 will be focused on disciplined execution, scaling our industrial capabilities, and capturing the opportunities created by the accelerating transition towards zero-emission public transport. The Solaris Max program continues to reshape the way we operate, integrated sustainability into our products, processes, and supply chain. It gives us a strong platform for long-term responsible growth and helps us systematically reduce our environmental footprint. As part of the CAF Group, we are fully committed to achieving net zero by 2045, and our progress demonstrates that this ambition is realistic. Since 2019, we have reduced our carbon emission by 70% in scopes 1 and 2 related to our operations, and by 61.3% in scope 3, covering emissions associated with the use of our vehicles. The results achieved in 2025 provide us with a solid foundation to look into the future and enter the next strategic cycle. These foundations are built on the following premises. First, by strengthening our position across Europe and expanding into the electric interurban segment. Second, by building a strong and long-term presence in North America with the zero-emission offer in a structured and controlled manner. Europe remains our core market. We are active in more than 30 countries, and we continue to strengthen our position as a leader in zero-emission urban buses. So far, we have delivered around 6,800 electric buses, hydrogen buses, and trolley buses across Europe. One of our key strengths is having the broadest zero-emission portfolio in the market. In 2025, we've expanded our urban range with the Urbino 10.5 Electric, a compact bus with high passenger capacity designed to serve cities of all sizes. We are also further optimizing our modular drive concept, developing a new generation of hydrogen buses, and investing in battery technologies. Across all our projects, we focus on what matters most to our customers: efficiency, range, and capacity. And we complement this with full end-to-end support throughout the product's lifecycle, continuously improving our offering. For example, by introducing retrofit services for battery electric buses beyond the warranty period. At the same time, we are already working on the next generation of our urban bus platform, designed with future market needs and expectations in mind. A key driver of our European expansion is the interurban segment. Expanding our portfolio with zero-emission interurban buses is a key strategic direction. Our electric interurban offer is built around modularity. We will provide 3 lengths, 2 energy storage systems, batteries and hydrogen one, 2 types of batteries with capacities ranging from 260 to 620 kilowatt hours, and 2 floor height options, standard and low entry. We have already started offering this model to selected customers, with the first deliveries scheduled for 2027. The second pillar of our growth is North America. In March 2025, we signed our first Canadian contract with TransLink Vancouver for the delivery of 184 trolley buses. Deliveries will start in 2026 and will continue throughout 2027. We are also executing our first 2 orders in the United States for San Francisco and Seattle. A key milestone in 2026 will be the launch of our first electric bus dedicated to the US market, a 40-foot vehicle. I am excited to invite you to the premiere of our bus for the US market, taking place during the APTA Expo in Chicago in October this year. A landmark moment showcasing our vision for the future of sustainable urban mobility. All of this requires increased production capacity. That is why we are investing in our manufacturing footprint in Poland to support our European growth. At the same time, we are also expanding our production footprint in North America. At CAF's existing rail facility in Elmira, New York, we plan to start manufacturing buses for the US market, ensuring the required share of local content. On March 22nd, Solaris will celebrate its 30th anniversary. We entered this milestone with a strong order portfolio worth of 2.4 billion euro. Over 90% of this portfolio are low and zero-emission vehicles. The robust order backlog gives high revenue visibility, allowing us to plan the company's future with confidence. We continue to expand and modernize our production footprint in Europe and North America, and we are preparing a new interurban platform, opening a new chapter in zero-emission offering. Solaris remains profitable while staying committed to ESG goals. Over the last 3 decades, Solaris has evolved into a market leader, shaping modern public transport across Europe. we stand on solid, future-proof foundations, ready to scale, innovate, and continue the transformation of the mobility in the cities. As we begin our fourth decade, we do so with the same determination and with even more ambitious plans for the future. I would like to thank everyone who has been and continues to be a part of this success. Our employees, customers, partners, stakeholders, and our boards for their dedication, trust, and bold execution. Thank you for your attention.